Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Thursday evening to y'all. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. Jake Big Twitch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Verma MX, a little cheeky. How are you this evening? Show Crasher, Drop Kick Pickle, Dragon Riff, good to see ya again. Maskervec, Munkins, Ace Clown, Ketmer, Joel, Eminent Doom is a great card. That name cracks me up every time. The Whiplash, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Also, Tony to the Max, welcome you as well. Big scoops here for you. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Turn 2 Storm Crow? Also, Cracky Senior. Ugh, yeah, that's... LGS closing is no fun. Ugh. Sucks DM, how are you this evening? Parika, Wizan, the Power, that Beagle. How is everyone tonight? I'm excited. We're finally playing Modern. We've been trying to play some Wizards in Modern for a while now. Ever since Jeff Hooglin played the deck and did well with it. Built the deck, I think, and did well with it. So we've been trying to play this deck for a while, but other stuff kept coming up. Standard and Nexus of Fates and Pro Tours, etc., etc., etc. So I'm excited to actually do some Modern action today. And maybe, I never play Delver. I do not think I have the luck to play Delver. We will see. We're going to have to keep track of our Delver flipping luck, because I'm guessing it's not going to be good. Thank you, Rob Gronkowski. Yes, I got some Nexi. I had to play one for a Commander Clash today. Gotta say, you like my Blue-Red Wizards list much better. Ooh. Well, I will take that as a compliment. Thank you, thank you. This is Jeff Hoogland's deck. Alpine Moon is a Jeff Hoogland's decision. I did not change it to Blood Moon. Actually, it makes sense in this deck. If you look at the mana base, it's trying to use Mutavaults and creature lands, so the setup with the creature lands doesn't really work that well with Blood Moon. Alan P. Brito for the 14th month in a row. For how long should I hold my grudge for Richard on missing my fish mail 4 months ago? I would say another few months, probably. Nexus is a blast. It is so much fun. That card is just, it is a really, I think it'll get old. I really think it will, but for right now, it is super fun, and I'm super enjoying it. So the plan for tonight, Modern with some Wizard action. If we get done in time, we can wrap up with a game of Momir, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up, Donos? You're back in Vegas again? Oh, man. I kind of want to go to Vegas on vacation now, because Vegas seems sweet. I was just so busy with GP stuff. I didn't get to do as much Vegas-y stuff as I would like, so now I kind of just want to go, like, for a week for vacation sometime. Anyway, did I see Hoogland's updated list? I have not seen Hoogland's updated list. Yeah, I think that'll happen with Nexus of Fate. So Wizards actually just did a stream and said that there are more Nexus of Fates than any other Mythic in Core Set 2019, which is kind of interesting. I don't know exactly what that means over the long run, because there's like MTGO redemption and more packs being open, so I don't know if that means right this second or there will always be, but still some interesting information. Joe Quiznos, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. But I got promo Burst Lightning with no text on it, so our opponent won't know how much damage it's doing to them. Hello from the US, Sinris. Anyway, yeah, oh man, we got arena stuff to talk about. We can still talk Nexus news and if we're all gonna get sick of it and all that kind of stuff. But let's get our reminders out of the way so we can talk about the deck, get into our league, maybe actually be able to play some Momir at the end of night. So let's do that, then remind me. We gotta talk arena, we can talk Nexus, all that sweet stuff. So anyway, reminders. Replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one, in the future. If you missed the normal YouTube channel, we had some sweet Against the Odds action last night. A Johnny Tribal, the return of Planeswalker Tribal. So check that out. It was actually pretty fun. There's a Rough Drafts tonight, Commander Clash tomorrow. Also, top 10 Commander 2018 cards with Tomer coming up tomorrow during the day. So keep an eye out for all that stuff on the YouTube. Merch page with tokens and t-shirts. Merch page with tokens, t-shirts, playmats. A good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. The sponsor of tonight's stream, of course, is Ridge Wallet. wallet. They make super slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can check them out over at ragewallet.com. Get 10% off with the code GOLDFISH. They also offer free shipping. Finally, last but not least, donations, always appreciated. Available down below. Certainly not required. If you want to donate directly to me, that's the easiest way to do it. So $2 or more gets your message right on stream. But like I said, definitely not required. Anyway, those reminders out of the way means it's time for some magic. What's up, Mugging Kuru? How are you tonight? So, Planeswalker Tribal rules. The general rules are no doubling season unless it has a specific synergy with the Planeswalker. Just like I can ultimate right away is not enough to play doubling season, because it would literally be correct with every single Planeswalker Tribal deck to just be a doubling season deck and try to ultimate immediately. So unless doubling season actually does something specifically with your Planeswalker tribe, don't play doubling season. There must be 3 Planeswalkers that were printed in normal sets, so not counting Planeswalker deck Planeswalkers, which means that Tibalt is currently not eligible for Planeswalker Tribal, but we still have more to get to. We have Chandra we have not done, Tezzeret we have not done, so we will still see more in the future. Yes, we were just watching the stream, Mazavek. Fearless Joe for the 22nd month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Anyway, let's talk about the decks when we get in our league. Then we can talk Nexus of Fate. We can talk anything and everything. So this is Blue-Red Wizards, and it comes to us from Jeff Hooglin, who initially built it, played it as CG Open. Justin Ghostark, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Well, thank you, says thank you for all the awesome content. Well, thank you for the kind words. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So the idea of this deck is pretty simple. We are kind of like Blue-Red Delvery Tempo, but we're playing Wizards to take advantage of Wizards Lightning. There's like a cheat code in Modern. Now that Wizards Lightning is a thing, if you play enough Wizards in your deck, you get to play 8 Lightning Bolts, and 8 Lightning Bolts is really good at killing people. It's just so much damage to the face. So we happen to just naturally have a lot of Wizards. Nimble Obstructionist, Flying Flashy Wizard, Vendilion Click, another Flying Flashing Wizard, Spellstutter Sprite, Flying Flashy Countery Wizard, Delver Secret's a little bit weird. It's like kind of a wizard, but when it flips around, it's not. We're going to have to keep track. I am notoriously bad at randomly flipping Delvers, even though if you look at this deck, we got a lot of spells and not that many lands, so we should be able to flip it relatively consistently, but I'm expecting that it will not flip very often for us, because that's just how it works. Otherwise, Mana Leak Stream Mans to kind of keep our opponent in check, Opt as a way to cycle through our deck, Spellsteer into their counter, Mana Base gets Mutavaults and Wandering Fumaroles as kind of attacking creature lands. We have a new donation. Streamlabs. New donation from Warlock1569. Sorry my friend commented how thick you are in all your Vegas pits. This is the first stream I've caught to be able to apologize for him. I didn't even notice that, Warlock. I appreciate the apology, but I didn't even know that. So, apology not needed. Thank you for the donation, though. Definitely appreciate it. So that's a plan of the deck. Kind of like Tempo-y, Delvery, got some counters, got some rebads, attack our opponent, throw some bolts at our opponent's face. In the sideboard, we got Alpine Moon. Be interesting to see if it's nearly as good as Blood Moon. More counters for specific situations, negates to spells for like combo-y decks. Some more removal, Magma Sprays, Abrades, Roast, Staticasters to deal with those annoying Lingering Souls tokens. And there we go. That's basically the deck. So we're going to take it for a spin in a league, and see how this deck actually works. Apparently, Jeff has an updated list. The updated list does not look any different than... Oh, wait. I see. There's an updated list down below. The updated list does not really look different. It has a little bit more removal. It has a Braid in the main deck. And a Studded. We're just going to run this version. I like Mana Leaking People. Mana Leaking People is sweet. I don't really want to cut Mana Leak. Please put Graveyard Hate in the sideboard. That might be a good idea. Maybe, but we want our graveyard for our Snapcasters? What would we cut? I mean, I guess we can put like a Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard. I guess we will complain about not having Graveyard Hate if we run into Vengevine decks. Although maybe we can... Yeah, we probably cannot beat Vengevine decks without Graveyard Hate, can we? Maybe we just go down the Roast? Roast for a relic. There's a lot of control decks. Surgical flips Delver and you can snap it back. Ooh. Alright, do I have surgicals? If I have surgicals, we'll do that. Alright, let's... Surgical and surgical... What is our second cut? That's the big question. With Mana Leaks in the main deck, we might just have an excessive number of counters. I don't know if we need Mana Leak, Remand, Disdainful Stroke, Negate, and Dispel. We can probably cut a counter. Maybe just a Disdainful Stroke. I think. Yeah, let's cut one Disdainful Stroke. Alright. I want to keep the Staticasters. It's a wizard, and I always forget how good it is. Magma Spray does help against, like, affinity and stuff as well, so I think I'm going to try the Magma Sprays, I think. We'll see how it goes. But having some Graveyard Hate does make sense, especially with this Vengevine deck being all the rage these days. So the Delvers, those are from Jeff Hoogland's deck. Those have been there. So we'll see. I'm interested to see if we actually can flip them, because I tend to not flip them. Never stop swooping with this $7 donation. Don't get to watch your stream enough anymore, so it's great to be back. Well, it's great to have you back, Never Stop Swooping. Thank you so much for the donation. Yeah, we're going with the Gurus tonight. So my lands are weird. I have a lot of lands that are non-promos and some promos. Gurus are oddly expensive, and by oddly expensive I mean I think they're like 50 cents a piece or something. I guess I should double check. Maybe they've come down. But so I don't have like 25 of each Guru because that seems excessive. So I like to play them, but I only play them when I have decks that don't need that many basics, so I can play matching. I think I have exactly one Guru Mountain in my collection. So there was big arena news, and I want your opinion on it. So big arena news, they announced two things. There's one thing that seems really weird. Quantum for the 17th month in a row. I can't wait to watch you flip a Delver off Wizard's Lightning and have no other wizards in play. That is a thing that will probably happen. That seems exactly like what'll happen. We'll keep this. So arena news. Arena news number 1. Oh, man. All right, it's Dredge right off the bat. Good thing we brought in... There's a Vengevine. Okay. And a Hangerback. So opponents they're going to town. They're going to town. Yep, Vengevine back, attacking. Well, good thing we brought those Surgicals in. Oh, dear. If you have a Momir deck, you should have one of each basic. Ugh. So are we just playing a tap land here? What is the 2-drop we should be worried about? I don't think this deck has Cathartic Reunion. Are we dead already, Jeff? I added Surgicals, Jeff, because I figured Surgicals might help in this matchup. But this is game 1. Are we really just playing a tap land? And we know our Delver is not going to flip anyway, because we're playing it. Next turn we can Delver plus Spell Snare / Wizard's Lightning. Alright, let's do that. Fumarole go. Worst case, we die quick and our opponent thinks we're playing some weird control deck and miss sideboards. Oh, the Mike Arnold. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Also, goal for tonight, not accidentally putting my credit card number in chat. Hopefully we can avoid that. Catastrophe and Scolfies. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Opponent, Viscera Seer. And we have a new donation from Dragonrith. Do you think Faithless Looting is likely to be banned? Thank you so much, Dragonrith, for the $2.13 donation. I'm going to say no. I don't think it's likely to be banned at this point. I think it is possible that it gets banned eventually, but I don't think it's high enough up the potential banning list to get banned at the next update. Stupid like a fox. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. I mean, Surgicling Vengevine can be a pretty big deal. It's not... It seems like Surgical can beat this deck, potentially. We're probably going to have to wait till... Wow. Opponent just sacks it. Interesting. Okay. I'm a little surprised by that. I feel like we gotta not get hit by Vengevine. Oh, so Magic Arena, number 1, they are getting rid of the best of 3 queues. Getting rid of them altogether, which is kind of crazy. Opponent plays a Gravecrawler. Okay. And then 0 mana thing to get back Vengevine. Ballista gets back Vengevine. Yup. Land. Opponent. Well, let's trade with Viscera Seer. And Wizard's Lightning Vengevine. Opponent's X to Scry. So that's number 1. They also announced that they are adding Momir and Pauper, which is going to be very interesting because they only have standard cards. So I'm not sure how those formats actually work with only standard cards. Best of 3 queues are still a thing. There's just no tournaments. Well, yeah, there's no way to play tournaments. No way to play tournaments with prizes playing best of 3 matches. Recently discovered that you can use Tesseract the Seeker's name of X ability, put a Lotus Bloom on the battlefield. Is there any way to abuse this? It's definitely sweet for ramping. I don't know beyond that how much value there is. Stitcher Supplier. I guess we're supposed to counter that? Are we supposed to counter this? I kind of feel like the answer is yes. And then we can bolt the Vengevine? Yeah, I think we counter that. That feels strange, but I think that's what we're supposed to do. There is still no friends list, but it is supposed to be coming. Descendants Pass with Bruna the Fading Light. Ooh, that sounds spicy. Oh, opponent's got nothing? We just got him? We got him? No Vengevines? That we like. Opponent gets in. Okay. Maybe we sort of got a chance-ish. Play the island. Pass the turn. I think if they crack this fetch, we're gonna stifle bird them. Crack it. Crack it. Oh! Yes. Yes. Stifle you in Modern. Got him. If they cast 2/0 mana creatures, I'm going to be very disappointed. More lands. Okay. We got him. We got him with the bird. They drew a Faithless Looting, though. Okay, Faithless Looting. Neonate Vengevine discarded. Oh boy, if they ever get 2 creatures, life suddenly gets very bad. Master Ref, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Opponent gets in. And passes. Oh, we really need threats. Play Mutavault. Pass the turn. Oh, we don't have it. We need a way to pressure our opponent. We're going to try to just block the Gravecrawler if it attacks. We have it stonewalled with Fumarole now. Another looting. They're going to hit double 0 mana things, and then we're so done. There's the bridge. Oh, man. Opponent's graveyard's looking insanely good. That means we can't kill this Gravecrawler, or we give our opponent zombies. And then they can... Actually, maybe we trade Mutavault? Trade Mutavault, exile the bridge from below, lightning bolt the zombies so they can't recast. Yeah, we're still 0-0. This is our very first game. After bringing a ton of goldfish videos, my brain is just like, ugh, opponent gets in, go attacking, opponent scoops it up. Yeah, that sounds about right. The question is, do we want our thing to die to get rid of this bridge from below? Like, Mutavault would get rid of the bridge. I think it's worth it. Like, we could just kill the Gravecrawler, but then our opponent keeps the bridge and could potentially go off. And then we can just, before our opponent can cast anything, Lightning Bolt, I think, the zombie token, so they can't recast Gravecrawler. So opponent gets a zombie. Yep. Well, we will lightning bolt the zombie. Get rid of the bridge. Opponent passes. Delver. We can't attack with Fumarole. We're dead to 2 creatures. I mean, that wasn't bad. Bridge triggers off of a creature dying. So we need one of our creatures to die to get rid of it. Ooh, let me see, Empress. So how do we want to do this? We can play Delver, play a tap land, pass. We can fetch and start trying to get in damage and just... I guess we're dead if they get back 2 Vengevines no matter what. So we probably got to try to kill them and just hope that they don't do anything. Yes, this is the Hooglin deck. I think that's our plan. Scalding Tarn, crack it. I mean, I don't think we beat 2 Vengevines regardless, so we might as well just shorten the game as much as possible. Get a land. Fire up Fumarole. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. Pass the turn. Come on, not 2 creatures. Hey, what's up, Deltorbs? How are you this evening? Angel's Path. Neonate. Oh, man. That could be the death of us. Cracks it. Discarding. Stitcher's Supplier. Oh, they did not hit it. They didn't hit it. Okay. Staying alive. Ooh, Wizard's Lightning. That does change the... Huh. Delver, in theory, lets us survive. The most annoying deck does look very annoying. Anyone else thoughts on Infect being good against Bridgevine? I mean, you can try to race him. If you're fast enough to race, then it's probably good. Definitely open to modern decks on Fish Doctor, but it's more like a bi-weekly to monthly thing with other stuff in between. Friday is kind of like the rotating slot because we don't have an instant deck tech. So that shows up along with some other things. Well, let's play Delver. Play the tap land. I guess we take a turn off of beating down for not being dead to Vengevines, necessarily. There's land number 2. That's not ideal. Alright, so with the trigger on the stack, there's no bridge in here, right? Alright, with the trigger on the stack, we kill Stitcher's Supplier. Opponent mills a billion. Hope they don't have a creature. Oh, they do! Oh, opponent with the run greats. Oh, no. Now we're very dead. Well, we did what we could. If it lived, then our opponent could just cast Gravecrawlers from the graveyard to trigger Vengevines. It being a zombie on the battlefield. We draw nothing, and alright. Well, let's go to our sideboard, bring in those surgicals. Boy, that seems rough. That seems rough. I mean, we kind of put up a bit of a fight, but it wasn't especially close to just winning us the game. Awesome, the Magic Badger. I will take a peek at it. Yes, any number more than 5 is a million. That's how math works. All right, so Surgical's in. Spell Snare seems bad. Spell Stutter Spirit seems pretty lacking. Our counters in general don't seem super good. Surgical's the big one. That's our best way of stealing this game. Staticaster might be fine. It does take care of a lot of the dorks. Magma Spray is probably definitely better than Burst Lightning. Getting rid of Grave Crawlers forever. Probably go down Mana Leaks. Something along those lines. Yeah, Remand is bad too. That lets it double cast. What do we take out for it? Maybe, do we just keep, I guess a Braid kills a Vengevine. Maybe we go down all the Remands, keep 2... Entrancing Melody is probably not good enough. Keep 2 Mana Leaks, maybe something like that. Cut all the counters and just be removal and burn. Alright. I guess that makes sense. So bring in the Burst Lightning, bring in the Braid. Something along those lines. I mean, I guess that could work. Maybe. I just really want to draw a Surgical. I feel like if we draw a Surgical, we can get them. What's the minimum number of wizards you need to include for Wizards Lightning? We need a Frank Karsten's article. I'm not 100% sure the math on it. I would feel comfortable with like 12-ish. Maybe you could cheat a little bit and go a little below that. This fumarole has not been ideal. Twiggy for the 20th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoop's here for you. Why has no one played Maricel on Commander Clash? It's because they never programmed it on Magic Online. So it's literally not a card that exists for us to even be able to play. What is the difference between this deck and the Wizard Prowess deck with Adelis? This deck is more of a tempo deck, where the Wizard Prowess deck was pretty much just basically an all-out aggro deck, much less able to play kind of the tempo-y mid-game stuff. What do we do with this? We played one game. We lost to Vengevines eventually. Tapland Go is just so bad. I'm tempted to just ship this. Yeah, let's mulligan. We could spin... Oh my goodness! We cannot get away from this fumarole. Alright, well, those 2 fumaroles just love us. The fumaroles just love us to death. I guess we keep this? I guess? I don't think we keep mulliganing. Delver to the bottom. Fumarole go. Oh boy, this fumarole. Cons, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoop's here for our new subscriber. Do you know anything about upcoming Scoops token series? I'd love to get some adorable goldfish anglers and knights someday. I am not sure when the next batch is actually coming out for goldfish tokens. Yeah, Magma Spray seems reasonable in this matchup. Opponent... Alright, mill some Viserys here. Nothing too threatening. We get a Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. Magma Spray's nice because it exiles a creature too, so it keeps our opponent from being able to trigger bridge and whatnot. Ooh, Karn tokens would be a good one. I missed the last stream end. Did you open a Nexus? Last stream we opened like 200 chests, but we did not open a Nexus. Insolent Neonate. Opponent cracks. There's Vengevine. Black Leaf Glyphs. And Insolent Neonate. Alright. I'm not super excited about this, but I think we're actually going to... Burst Lightning, and then also Magma Spray. Get rid of Vengevine forever. Opponent passes. Did you happen to go flawless last stream? Yes, we did get I think 2 flawless victories. Opponent gets in. We kind of would just want to land here. Wizards Lightning. This is where Wizards Lightning does not look quite as good. Man, a land would be spectacular. It was not our fate to open a Nexus, that's for sure. We tried. We tried as hard as you could possibly try. Opponent thought seizes. Alright. Oh, we really wanted to get down that Staticaster. That makes our life a lot harder. Gravecrawler. Opponent. Gonna go attacking. Well, Magma Spray Gravecrawler. These Magma Sprays have been great. Yeah, Kenji is way luckier than I am, apparently. Down to 14. Opponent passes. Well, there's a Mutavault. So, pass the turn. Staticaster would be insane on this board. I want to run Legacy. I want Seth to run Legacy land so we can always be happy when he says we really need a land. That would do it. That would be a way to do it. Opponent attacks. Alright, let's just take it for now. See what our opponent does. Down to 12. We might just Magma Spray Stitcher Supplier. Hangerback X1. Well, I guess we Magma Spray that. Alright. So, Snapcaster. Man, Magma Spray has been making our day here. Snapcaster for Magma Spray. Magma Spray, Hangerback. So no token. What do you think between this and Blue-Black Fairies? Well, this is like the first game that I've played with this deck, so it's hard to say. Senex70, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Hey, what's up, Brian? Good to see you this evening. I think we're racing. Let's opt. See what we opt into. Ooh. Man. Do we even want surgical here? I guess the answer is yes. Maybe? Huh. Hey, good to see you, Chef Matty V. How are you tonight? Keep surgical? Alright, we'll keep it. Fire up Mutavault. Hit our opponent to 11. Maybe we could just win this race. I mean, we are the deck with 8 lightning bolts. So maybe if surgical plus just attacking is enough to steal this. Opponent's down to 11. I mean, in theory, we're winning the race on board. It could happen. Opponent. Maybe they stay on defense now. Opponent gets in. Yep. Down to 11. Bloodghast. Yep. Sax Neonate discards Bloodghast. Man, I wish they had not cast that Bloodghast. That was a good play by our opponent to play that Bloodghast first. Or we could have got a nice little 2-for-1. Are there any upgrades for the Panharmonicon Black Devotion deck besides Obliterator? I think we got to take this Bloodghast, unfortunately. There's not any. There's not any that I've am aware of. Retro snow cone. I don't think there's anything else. Hey, thank you, Blossoming Lotus. I'm glad. I'm glad I could make your day. Tomer is budget commander, I believe. I think we do have to exile it. I don't think we can actually. I think they're gonna beat us if we don't. I mean, it could be bait, but they don't really have anything. I guess they're hoping to Stitcher Supplier into something. I'm just not sure that we can actually beat 2 Bloodghast. Like, how do we stop them? You know what? I think we wait. I think we want to try to get both of them. So opponent gets a Bloodghast. Because we can, like, block with Snapcaster, Wizard's Lightning a Bloodghast, and get both of them, potentially. Alright, another Mutavault. That's not bad. So we're going to pass. Spell Stutter is just a one of. I don't know how good it is. We have not actually cast it yet. So we will see. So now our hope is to get rid of both Bloodghast, theoretically. I think. Cantius Troopus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Oh, well, Naya Supin, I hope you get some sleep at some point. Lightning Axe on Snapcaster. Man, our opponent is doing a really good job of playing around. Oh, and it's a bridge. Man, our opponent is doing an excellent, excellent job of playing around this surgical, aren't they? Well, they drew something. God. I don't know what we do now. I don't know what we can do about that. I think we got a new donation. $20 donation from California Rhino. I'm a man of my word. Here's the match 20 for the flawless. California Rhino, thank you so much. I forgot all about that, but you are a man of your word, and thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, dear. Bob Vasavez, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I guess that's true. So discards a bridge, kills Snapcaster. Does this mean we have to double block with Mutavault? It doesn't even really work, though. Like, we double block with Mutavault to kill Bloodghast, and then our opponent still has this fetch to get back the Bloodghast. Well, if we bolted the Bloodghast with Snapcaster on the battlefield, then our opponent would get a zombie from the bridge because the bridge was still in the graveyard. Yeah, but if they wait and draw another land, then they get us anyway, and we're down 2 Mutavaults. The problem is if they just wait and top deck a land, then then we're dead. Haha, that's true. Mutavault is a wizard. I like the way you think. I forget about that part of Mutavault. Mutavault does turn on our Wizard's Lightning. That's a very good call. So block Bloodghast. Wizard's Lightning, a Bloodghast. And now hope that our opponent messes up at some point and we can get both of these Bloodghasts. Well, play Delver Secrets. Yeah, fire at Mutavault. Go attacking. Let's see how our Delver luck is. Hit our opponent. I mean, they can chump and get cards in the graveyard if they want. They do. Let's see what they hit. Mills. Nothing of relevance. Thank goodness. Pass the turn. All right. No land. No land. Please, no land. Gravecrawler. Okay. Opponent's passing. Opponent's going to wait. They are playing around this so well. This is a list from Jeff Hooglin. All right, Delver Luck. Delver Luck. No, we do not want to reveal Steam Vents. Fire a Mutavault. Go attacking. Opponent's going to wait for the land, and that's going to make things challenging. Hit our opponent. All right, 0 for 1 with Delver Luck, which is to be expected. Pass the turn. Opponent naturally draws a Bloodghast. Gets in. Yeah, I don't even know. The way our opponent might just really have us put on Surgical Extraction, but they are playing around it absurdly well. Oh my goodness, our deck hates us. Well. Fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. Hit our opponent to 5. In theory, this puts our opponent dead next turn. If we flip Delver, or if we draw a land for Wandering Fumarole. There's the land. All right. Well, it is what it is. Let's see what we draw. Here comes the Bloodghast. We cannot do anything about it. Actually, oh, we just win. We did get it. We have enough mana. Even if Delver doesn't flip, we got the win. Opponent gets in, hits us to 1. But we're going to win the race. I guess our opponent... Come on, Delver. Be good to us for once. No. Well. Fire up. Yeah, we did kind of delay. Fire up the Fumarole. And our sad little 1/1 Delver gonna take it down. Gonna take it down. Gonna take it down. Go attacking. Nothing can block. Exaxes? Wow, that was a super close game. That was a super close game. I think, so oddly, the Surgical still kind of won us that game. Because if our opponent was able to just get back their Bloodghast, they would have beat us. So even our opponent playing around... The Surgical got us. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say our opponent was sniping. I was under the impression they were just playing around Surgical very well. Yeah, apparently every game is super close. Well, thankfully this deck wins quickly, so timing out should not be a concern. Unlike our Turbo Fog matches, I don't think we're going to change anything here. I think we're just going to run it like this. So, what do you all think? I don't know if I saw your responses. What do you think of Momir and Pauper on Magic Arena? Considering, I mean, the big difference is only standard cards are on Arena, which makes it a lot different. When you think Pauper, you think Legacy Light. Well, this is going to be like standard Pauper. You think Momir, you think crazy creatures through the history of... Hey, what's up, Dan? Hope you had a wonderful dinner with the wife. You think crazy creatures from the history of Magic. So, I don't know. My personal thinking is standard Pauper, I think it's a good idea because it gives people a way to play without having tons of rare and mythic wild cards. Unsure how fun the format will actually be. I'm sure we'll definitely try it. Momir, the big problem I see right now is on paper, it looks like it's a race to Zakama. It seems like you just go to 9, whoever plays first gets Zakama first, and should win from getting Zakama, but maybe it'll actually be better than that. Can you do Momir on STG? I don't know what STG means. What changes did I make to this list? We added 2 Surgicals to the sideboard. Otherwise, this is Jeff's list. He is on a Wizards deck that casts every card on 3 mana. Oh my goodness. The worst hand in the history of hands. Mulligan. Second worst hand in the history of hands. Thankfully, our opponent's going to 5, which gives us a chance. Opt, I think, to the bottom. Well, we'll see. How explosive is their start? $3 donation from Eminent Noom is a great card. Hey there, General Kenobi, Revenge of the Sith. 139.45. There's Stitcher Supplier. I'm disappointed you're not playing Panharmonicon in its final days of glory. We will play Panharmonicon, I swear. I swear we will. We will do like, whoa! I'm starting to think, so, I'm starting to think that the shuffler bug might actually be a thing. I think it might actually be a thing because earlier on Commander Clash, we're playing 100-card singleton commander decks, and this isn't impossible, but it's very unlikely. And Tomer had the top of his library revealed and had a certain card on the top of his deck and shuffled directly back to the same card. And then we only have one other opt in our deck, so somehow there were two in our... I don't even know, I don't know. When are we going to play Traxos' Unsealing? We might try it next week. Another Stitcher Supplier. Alright. No Vengevine. Opponent. Well, that's good. Opponent's off to a bit of a slow start. Gets in. Flip, Delver, flip. So far, we're 0 for a million on Delver flips, which is actually 3. Come on, Delver. Come on, Delver. Give us the normal player's luck for once. Yes! Alright. Flips. That's a Delver. So let's opt. See if we can find a mana source. Burst Lightning to the bottom. Another Vendilion click. That's not the most exciting. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Well, now we need mana to cast these lightning bolts. Opponent gets in. We're just like in a race scenario. Wizard just called me and told me you were banned for implying there's a shuffler bug on Moto. My condolences. I don't think I'd get banned for that. I've done plenty of things that have made Wizards madder than imply there's a shuffler bug. Opponent passes. Ooh, there's red mana. All right, heading in the right direction. So get in with our Delver. Hit our opponent to 11. We have 2 bolts in hand. We might be doing it. Opponent down to 11. Play Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn. Oh, I think we got the Delver luck. We got the Delver luck. You should set up a donation goal for a 24-hour Panharmonicon stream. Oh, man. I have never done a 24-hour stream. That would be interesting. So, people have asked me about shocks before. My prediction is 75% yes and 25% no. So, I think odds are in favor of it, but it is not a guarantee by any means. All right, what did Foothills? Gets back Bloodghast. Cracks Wooded Foothills. Uh-oh. Are bad things happening? Collective Brutality to kill our Delver. Also duress us. Well, let's opt. Wizard's Lightning to the bottom. Ooh! Ooh! Twice in a game! Twice in a game! Ban me now, Wizards? Because apparently... Crack this. Grab the mountain. Wizard's Lightning are... Oh, never mind. Delver is not a wizard anymore. Delver, you betrayed us. So bridge goes away. Opponent passes. Oh, we're going to lose. We're so done for. Pass the turn. This has been brutal. Opponent. I kind of just want to scry again to see if it's still bugged. Well, I mean, Lightning Bolt of Bloodghast, as depressing as that is. Wow. This is the saddest loss. Oh, God almighty. Opponent. Ballista X1. Dead on board. We draw a 3-drop and we scoop it up. Well. I don't know what to say about that one. We dropped to 0-1 with Wizards, and the scrying was strange. That was some of the more unique scrying that we've done in a while. There's only so many cards in our deck, but apparently they're all stacked on top of each other. Who would have guessed? All right. Well, that was sad. I don't know if this is a good matchup for us anyway, but on to round number 2. I don't know why you think that was playing defensively. I mean, we had to bolt the Bloodghast, or we were just literally dead in 2 turns. So I don't think we were playing defensively. We're on the draw, so we don't get to flip Delver with this opt. But I guess we will keep opt anyway. Yeah, let's keep it. Opponent, Steam Vents, tapped. Alright, so some sort of control deck, I assume. Play the island, run out, Delver of Secrets. Pass the turn. How's quitting smoking going? Heard you talking about your vape on stream. Vaping has definitely helped a ton. Search for his Kanta. Okay. Well, I wish our opponent did not have that. Let's flip this Delver. No, we will not reveal. Get in with Delver. Hit our opponent. Play a Delver. Play a Flooded Strand. Pass the turn. Flip Delver's flip. Here is a blue-red prison list for Modern. Ooh, let me take a look, Leon. Opponent leaves it on top. Plays the Flooded Strand. And passing. Well, crack Flooded Strand. Grab a Steam Vents. Untapped. Opt. Opponent cracks. If this is Electrolyze, I'm going to be so disappointed. Opponent pass a Delver. Sure. Can't do anything about it. Get an island. Opt into... Alright, we'll keep Obstructionist. That's a threat. Delver flip? Yes. Okay, Delver flips. So get in with Delver. Now we just got to find a way to ride this Delver to victory. Hit our opponent. Down to 15. Steam Vents. Untapped. Pass the turn. That seems like a sweet prison deck. We played a Karn version before, and it was pretty cool. I've been playing this format casually with some of my friends and family. You build 40 card decks, and you can only use basic lands and cards of exactly 1 converted mana cost. Ooh, that's very interesting. Huh. Well, let's opt. Keep Wizard's Lightning. Do we want to Obstructionist and not leave up... Man, it's such a blowout if they have Electrolyze. Yeah, Mental Misstep would probably have to be banned. Have you thought about doing an all-star rotating cards, like the top 10 cards that have been great in Standard? That could be a cool video or a cool article. I like that idea. Yeah, let's untap. Snapcaster. Well, Mana Leak Snapcaster. Draw our own Snapcaster. Get in with our Insectile Aberration. And our opponent. Down to 12 past the turn. Escanta. Hallowed Fountain for our opponent. Untap down to 10. And Supreme Verdict to get rid of our Delver. Alright. Well, Burst Lightning. Untap. Snapcaster. Burst Lightning. Pass the turn. You built what, Dan? Search for Escanta. We're close. We're close to having our opponent to dead. Yeah. Escanta. Opponent. Lightning Helix. Well, Spell Snare. Resolves. Opponent passes. Bolt. Bird Spell. Bird Spell. Land. Well, get it with Snapcaster. Secure the Waste X1. Alright. Kill the warrior. Hit our opponent. Down to 4. Oh, what are we doing now? Trying to brew up a new mid-range archetype in case my Pyro deck dies with the looting ban. So far it looks like Esper Zuristapi with enchantment creatures and Prison elements with a Solemnity lock. I really like that deck. That's a really cool style of deck. It seems like a sweet option. I wouldn't worry too much about looting being banned in the immediate future, though. The question is, do we Obstructionist now to avoid counter magic? Is it worth it? Yeah, let's wait till our opponent's end step, see what they do. My friend designed this. It's bugged on Arena, comboed out, Indomitable Creativity, 4 Demanding Dragons, and 2 Panharmonicons. That's super spicy. We're not going to Obstructionist Escanta. It only prevents it for a turn. It's just going to flip next turn. Mills a Cryptic, flips Escanta. I think that bolting the creature is better. Opponent plays to Fairy. Stifling this is oddly appealing. If we hit a burn spell, we win. Oh, man. Or we just play it and try to win that way. In theory, we'd have lethal on board if our opponent has nothing, but there's so many ways it can go wrong. Snapcaster would win us the game. Any of our burn spells would win us the game. The problem is... man, this is so weird. The problem is, if we don't stifle this and they have like a Lightning Helix or something, then we probably just lose. And I think we go for the win. Cast it. I mean, we have lethal. It's hard to not just put out lethal on the battlefield. Opponent gets to untap. Yep. Untaps 2 lands. Snapcaster as a blocker. Well, Give us a bird spell, please. Mountain. Attack our opponent. Oh, we didn't hit it. We didn't hit it. Opponent goes to 1. But they have a Teferi, and who knows if we ever resolve a spell. Oh, man, this was so close. Stifling the untap ability would not have... Well, I mean, I guess we'll see what we draw, but it does not necessarily just give us lethal. We would have stifled it, but then we would not have had the flyer, so we still would not have killed our opponent. Certain visions for our opponent. Hey, thank you, King Krenko. Burn spell off the top would be spectacular, especially if it resolved. Opponent untaps. We got 1,000,000 burn spells in the deck. Well, that's depressing. Delver of Secrets, pass the turn. And I think it might be slipping away. I feel like we got our opponent to 1, but it's not gonna... We're not gonna be able to pull it together from here. Get a land out of our deck. Pass the turn. Well, we just saw our draw. The draw would have been Delver of Secrets, so we would not have won the game. We would have stifled, hit our opponent for 2. They would have still had Snapcaster for Lightning Helix in hand, and then they would still be in the same position. So we would not have even come close to winning the game. Opponent. Burn spell. We need a burn spell. That's where we're at, and we need it basically this turn. I'll play Fumarole. Pass the turn. Opponent has Path in hand, though, so Fumarole does not get the job done. Oh. And I think it's over. I think it's over. Serum Visions for our opponent. Opponent... Tapping mana just to untap mana. 5 cards in hand. Teferi's going ultimate this turn. Opponent untaps. And, I mean, we're just hoping they have stone blanks. Oh, deck. Well, we managed to draw more lands. Pass the turn. Aye. Opponent's got Snapcaster. And if they flashback Helix, yeah, alright, that's game. There's no way we can win if we're out of burn range. Well, we were close. We were close to winning that game. We got our opponent to 1, but then we just kind of flooded out and drew nothing for many turns. So that was a bit sad. So we can bring in more counters, I guess. I don't know what we're taking out for more counters. Huh. Yeah, it seems like a lot of lands. Maybe we cut a land here? This seems... 22 seems like a lot for this deck. Let's cut a... Well... Yeah, let's cut a... Maybe not island because of path. Let's cut a... Steam Vents? And then how do we make the rest of this stuff fit? Entrancing Melody's just good at stealing small creatures like Death Shadow, and you can Snapcaster it back. Or like, not small creatures, but low converted mana cost big creatures. Probably go down Burst Lightning, the worst of our burn spells. Grim Lavamancer, not great against a control deck. And... maybe just go down Spell Stutter. I don't know about Spell Stutter. Probably something like this. Nerdy One Gaming, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups cheer for our new subscriber. Alright, run it like that. Yeah, but what are we trimming it for? I mean, we could cut it remands, but I don't know what it's really doing for us. Well, I guess we're remanding things. Unfortunately, we don't have a threat. But we have lots of remands. We can time walk for a while. I don't think we want to try to fight Colonnade with Alpine Moon. I think Alpine Moon is probably only worth a card if you're shutting off something like Tron or Valakut. I don't think just playing it for a creature land is normally going to be worth it. Well, Mutavault, go. We could use some threats. Yeah, that's not bad. Serum Visions. I'm like oddly tempted to just cycle or remand on this. It's probably very wrong. Mutavault is kind of a threat. If they bring the new Commander product to Moto, which of the 4 precons would you play? Probably, I think Estrid is the one I would most want to play, the Bat Enchantment one. The Jund, I like some of the cards in the Jund one, but I don't really think the deck is good overall. Filthy Casual for life, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, let's cycle. Snapcaster. Oh, opponent does not have a land? Oh, now I am absolutely thrilled that we did that. That was so good. Opponent's discarding a hand size. Well, play the island. Pass the turn. New donation from Dragonrith. $2.13. Seth, please tell me if this will work in a fogless meta. Ooh, well, thank you for the donation, and let me take a peek. We're going to stick to the plan. We're just going to time walk our opponent into submission here. More lands. All right, opponent passes. Discards the hand size. Well, play the land. Play Delver. Pass the turn. Let me see if I can pull it up, Dragonrith. Serum Visions. All right. Well, let's keep making our opponent sad. Ooh, Radiant Goblins. In a fog-less meta, I think that the deck could have a chance to be competitive. We're going to Wizard's Lightning our opponent's face. Try to pick up the pace on this. Untap. Opponent's discarding a hand size. We will reveal a Lightning Bolt. We will play Mutavault. We will get in with our Insectile Aberration. And pass the turn. Now we're looking at Snapcasting a remand, most likely. Oh, opponent finding a land. Boo. Boo, boo. Yeah, I think that looks like it could have a chance. Serum Vision. Well, let's Snapcaster. For remand number 4? Our opponent is just not having any luck with his Serum Visions. Just no luck at all. Oh my god, we can do it again. Bolt your face. Yes, I paid red. What is going on, Moto? We paid a red. Bolt your face. Down to 10. Oh, we're short on red. Actually, 3, 7. Oh, all right. Well, that was easy. I imagine this is how the deck is hoping to win. Fire up everything. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 1. Bolt your face. Whew! Whew! That was a good one. That was a good one. Oh, man. From our opponent's side, that had to be so depressing. They spent every single turn of that game attempting to cast the same Serum Visions and discarded a hand size. We drew like 5 extra cards. It did not let them ever do it. That was a good testament to the power of remand. Whew. Oh, man. That was a good one. That was a good one. Our poor opponent. Our poor opponent. So I'm going to pull up, I'm going to pull up a straw poll here, because this is something I've been wondering about. And actually seriously considering for the first time. All right. So I'm going to put up a straw poll. Straw poll regarding some stream business. So give me your vote, because this is a topic as far as figuring out a way to do face cam stuff on stream. If that's something that I should be considering. I mean, y'all know what I look like. I've been to GPs, we did Super League and stuff. Definitely would have to get used to it as far as just being on camera the whole time, but I'm open to the idea, so I'd like to hear y'all's feedback about it. We lost round 1 in a 3-game match to the Black-Red Vengevine deck. I think we're just going to run it back like this. Maybe Disdainful Stroke is excessive. Let's keep it like this. This is fine. Want to see the pain on your face when you misplay. That part is not fun for me. All right, we'll keep this. We got some flash threats and an opt. Opponent passing. Well, Island Goo. Hopefully we don't get turn 1 Escanted. Escanta is annoying. Maybe Escanta's a reason to bring in Alpine Moon. Probably not enough though. Yeah, I don't know how to set up the actual layout necessarily, because we've never done it before, so I would have to actually work on it and figure it out. Whoa! Whoa! 3 in a row! 3 in a row! At what point does this not become the shuffler is truly random and you're remembering it wrong? And does it become, okay, this is actually something funky's going on? Technolink, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Alright. So, untap. Play Spire Bluff. Pass the turn. Untap Steam Vents was better there, since then you could play Mutavault to enable the Wizard's Lightning. Ooh, alright. I can't imagine that I mean, maybe I should be trying to fire off the burn spells more aggressively, like a burn deck almost. On Magic TCG, we researched this in one of your early videos. You scry to the bottom and get the same card having 3 of it in play. You proved it was true without realizing it. I'm trying to remember that situation. I almost think there was something slightly weird about it. All right, Spire Bluff, go. Opponent is good at missing their land drops, which is not where you want to be with a control deck. And now we get to start pressuring our opponent at instant speed. All right, they found a land. Opponent passes. Let's... Man, getting a land would be so good, a fetch land. How aggressive are we supposed to be here? Can you build a deck with nothing but scries to test the shuffler? That could be a possibility. Would have to play real games with it, I think, but this is a burn deck, just blue. Getting Wizard's Lightning in the graveyard for Snapcaster is not the worst. That's a lot of lands. I'll play Mutavault. Pass the turn. Super aggressive, the longer you wait, the better for them. Alright. That makes sense. Secure the Waste X2. Do we care about this? I mean, I guess we can just counter it. Yeah, let's counter it. It does shut down our Snapcaster from attacking, and our Mutavaults. Million Litty, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Opponent passes. I'll play Mutavault. Pass the turn. We're going to start getting a bit more aggressive here shortly with all of our creature lands. Opponent passing. So now we're going to run out Obstructionist. Untap. Fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. See if our opponent has a response. Helix. Alright. That is obnoxious. Hit our opponent. Play Fumarole. Pass the turn. We have lots of creature lands, which is nice. Colonnade for our opponent. Untap. Play Scalding Tarn. Fire a Mutavault. Get in with Mutavault. Hit our opponent. Down to 14, pass the turn. I mean, we're going to snap it. We're going to flash in Snapcaster this turn, I think. Snapcaster for Wizard's Lightning and have counter magic up. Search for Azcanta. Well, maybe we won't. I kind of want to counter that. Actually, let's just remand it. I think that's fine. Opponent spell snares. Now let's negate it. See how much our opponent actually wants to fight about it. Opponent dispels. Well, our opponent apparently thinks it's a big deal as well, because they spent a lot of counters on it. Scalding Dart Crack, grab a Steam Vents. Tapped. $20 donation. Oh my goodness. Codename Duckfin. Hey Seth, just saw the last week's Flawless Victory. Here's my $20 bounty. Best of luck tonight. That's true. The Turbo Fog deck is good at getting Flawless Victories. Thank you so much for the donation, Duckfin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Definitely appreciate it. All right. Fire up Mutavault. Steam Vents. Untapped. Fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. Down to 10. Can we close out the game with our creature wizard lads? Pass the turn. Opponent does get to flip. They do get to flip. Thank you again. I mean, we got 4 damage from Mutavault as well. Oh, opponent does not flip. Interesting. Opponent passes. Opt. Well, fire up Mutavault. Fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. Opponent. Bolt to Mutavault. Okay. Takes their beats. Down to 8. pass the turn. Can we force through the last points of damage? Against the odds, Scry with knowledge and power, and Flamespeaker deck with tons of Scries or something, maybe even some miracles. Ooh. That could be sweet. Opponent leaves it on top, unfortunately. Hey guys, I'm new to Twitch, but I'm a big fan of MTG Old Fish and Seth's work in general. Can someone tell me how to donate? Well, Leon C7, it is available down below if you'd like to donate. Alright, let's opt. Opt to the bottom. Do we just Snapcaster here? I don't know if I just want a hand check. I mean, they can't gain life yet. We can always Surgical Helix in the future. The question is, do we just run out Snapcaster? Why is everyone so gung-ho about Surgical first when we can get more value if we wait? Alright. Well, Surgical Helix. Well, we'll do it. I guess we can always Snapcaster Surgical if we really want to. As Kanta. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Wow, they hit a Helix? Alright. They do. Well, let's see what they got. Teferi's Baneslayers. Oh my god almighty. Path Baneslayer Teferi. Can we win this turn? Can we win this turn? We got to do the math. CBRMTG with a $20 donation. Hey, Seth, I watch most of your videos, but first time catching your stream from Australia. Hey, awesome. Welcome, CBRMTG. We've been streaming Legacy and Modern on our channel for a couple of months now, so I'd love for you to check it out sometime if you can. I would love to, CBRMTG. Is that your channel, CBRMTG? Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. So if we Snapcaster this Helix, we put our opponent to 8. Snapcaster is 2. Fumarole is 4. And this is 2 more, so that's 8. I think that's game. I think that is 11. If we are counting correctly, this should be 11 points of damage. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Game! It's game! It's game, it's game. Snapcaster for Wizard's Lightning. Wizard's Lightning, our opponent's face. Oh, actually, are we mana short from this? Oh, we are, aren't we? It's not quite game. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I thought I counted correctly. Fire up Fumarole. Fire up Mutavault. And that is Xaxes. I scared myself for a minute and thought I miscounted, but we did not miscount. Switch the power and toughness, and that is exactly lethal. And, I mean, I guess the Surgical was fine because it got our opponent to tap out for some illogical reason. I guess they tapped out because their hand was doing nothing, and we're up to 2-1. Wizards. Wizards, Wizards. After a sad loss in round 1 to Vengevine, that was pretty sweet. I kind of like the deck better with 21 lands. It felt like it ran smoother with 21 than 22. Hey, yeah, let me take a look, Brown Kid. Check out my deck for standard Armageddon control. That sounds like my kind of standard deck. This deck plays a lot more close games than I thought. Fall the Thread is so sweet. We've played it a tiny bit. We definitely got to play more of it at some point. Remorseful Cleric, Fall the Thread. It is a good way to get them. It does build your own Armageddon. It looks pretty sweet. I like it. Whew. Oh man, forgetting the Switch would have been the most brutal punt since accidentally posting my credit card number in the chat, which I guess is only a couple days, but most brutal punt of the day it would have been. This hand's not great, is it? It's not great. Let's mulligan. This is the same hand, but probably worse, because our remands are mana leaks. Okay. Oh, man, this is brutal. We will play Momir if we have time. It'll all depend on how long this league goes. If we get done with enough time, we will definitely do it. Alright. I guess this is as good as it gets. Burst Lightning to the bottom. So on Tuesday, people donated a ton, which was awesome, to buy treasure chests and open treasure chests. And I didn't have enough tickets in my Magic Online account, and I ended up having to copy and paste my credit card number to buy the tickets. Oh, it's the same. It is the same matchup, except this time we're on 5 cards. Well, Scalding Tarn. Get in with Lavamancer. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this could be a decent matchup for us, but on 5 cards, I'm not nearly as confident. Pass the turn. Oh, did we... What was the top card? What did we scry? Oh, alright, no scry bug that time. Search for his Kanta. Well, crack this. Grab an island. Remand. We just need to try to find action, basically. There's an opt. Opponent passes. Scalding Tarn. Crack. Thoughts on Inferno Tutor in Bridgevine? Huh. Interesting idea. What does it really do, though? Opt. Well, we'll keep Snapcaster. That is a real magic card, at least. Pass the turn. We just got to force through damage. That's where we're at. Force through as much damage as possible. Yeah, we're going to start using Lavamancer. Is this his Kanta again? It is. Tap land. Alright, well, I mean, Lavamancer you. Exile. Exile. Man, if we pull this together with 5 cards on the play, that would be pretty insane. Like, I know what Inferno Tutor does, but what would be the reason to play it in Vengevine? Like, to find more copies of Vengevine to discard? Or would it be to try to use it after your Hellbent? Like, I'm trying to figure out exactly what it would do in Bridgevine. Yeah, we're just gonna... I mean, all we could really do here is throw damage at our opponent's face and hope for the best. I feel like our lack of cards might end up costing us. Well, play Scalding Tarn. We could just Snapcaster Bolt right away. I mean, I guess that gets us more damage. Yeah, let's pass. Pass the turn. See what our opponent does. You think you want to do it main? Is it better to do it main than waiting? I mean, I guess it guarantees damage. Alright. Well, we'll do it main. Crack Scalding Tarn. Grab a mountain. Snapcaster. 4 Wizard's Lightning. Wizard's Lightning, our opponent. I feel like we're just going to be slightly just short on cards. Hit our opponent to 11, pass the turn. I mean, we're a burn deck, but I don't know if we have enough cards to win on the burn plan. Opponent mills. That's the questionable part. This opens us up to, like, sweepers and so forth that would not have been an issue otherwise. Also opens us up to that. Oh, God almighty. That's bad. That's 5 cards and main deck timely. What is happening in this world? All right. Hit ya. Opponent. Pass. Yeah. Well, I think that's the end of the end. We draw an opt, so let's opt. Keep remand. Pass the turn. I think that it was definitely way too greedy to play Snapcaster main phase. I think that leaving it up. I think we got to play it not like a burn deck. I think it's actually like a control deck that happens to burn the opponent out. Maybe control is not the right way to put it, but more like a tempo-y deck. So I think trying to play it too aggressively is actually probably not ideal. I don't know. But then we probably would lose games from not playing it as aggressively as possible. So hard to exactly say. Although going to be challenging to get back in it from this point. Play Delver. Pass the turn. Hey Seth, thanks for the videos. I'm new to Modern, but I've been playing Magic for a while now. I was looking at your non-budget Blitter Devotion deck you did recently. You had Blood Moon in the sideboard. Wasn't sure how that works. There are 2 shocks, 8 fetch land, lots of black devotion. Do you just want to play Blood Moon after you have 4 or 5 swamps on the field? Would it be worth it then? So the main idea is, with all the fetch lands, you want to take and fetch out as many swamps as possible early, and then hopefully draw more swamps. And then Blood Moon, you wouldn't bring it in every match, but if you aggressively fetch out swamps with your fetch lands and play the basic swamps, and then never fetch out the shock lands, trusting that eventually you're going to make them into mountains, the non-basics, that's probably the best way to go about it. Yeah, definitely could be wrong. Maybe the aggro line is correct. I think regardless, the big challenge is that we start on 5 cards, and 5 cards is not a great place to start. Field of Ruin. Opponent leaves a card on top. I think that means our Delver's not flipping. We could double bolt Jace, but I don't think double bolting Jace really does anything for us. Sure. Reveal Mutavault, opponent. Ha! You left that there for us. Play Mutavault, pass the turn. Ah, Miracles. Miracles is still sweet. I'm still a Naya Bird player, even after all the degenerate decks in Modern. I'm just way too aggro. I mean, I know I'm definitely on the other side. I know that I tend to lose games of Magic by not being aggressive enough and dirtling too much and waiting too long. So pushing me to be more aggressive is probably smart. Your Ajani tribal deck reminded me of the Nissa tribal deck I built a while back. Ew. Oh, Nissa. Nissa Tree Huggers. I like it. That actually seems pretty reasonable. Not a ton of removal, but it is a green deck. All right. So opponent brainstorms. Delver. Flipping? All right, flips with a not exciting mana leak. Kills our Mutavault. Does not want us to draw the mana leak. I wonder if there's any way we win this. Oh, Legendary Jeskai is coming for Snapcaster is coming for Much Brew this weekend. Jeskai Storm. The synergy was sweet. I really underestimated the power of... Man, are we just dead? I think we're just dead. I really underestimated the power of repeal with my... Oh, these draws have been so ridiculous. Oh man. Sorry, tiny little dragon. Multiple shuffles and the Mana Leak comes back. You just can't get away from it. Is there a reason to continue to play this game? I think we're just gonna concede. If we bolt Jace, yeah, let's just go to sideboarding. I think I can't construct a run of draws that lets us win from here, so I know we were still at a high life total, but I don't think there's any way we could actually win from there. Should I go compete in my local standard tournament? I would say yes. Sarkhan Reanimator Prison combo. Interesting. So why does this deck have Squee in it? Is that Squee just for value? Value Squee? I don't know if I've ever seen value Squee before. Interesting. I mean, Faithless Looting, I guess, is even better if you just don't actually discard cards because they're Squee. That's an interesting idea. I guess it is to help with Melfigor too. That is an interesting take on Goryo's Vengeance. That's for sure. I saw it, and we're probably going to have to try this at some point, but I saw that there was actually a 5-0 list that was free win red, but with Sarkhans and Avaricious Dragon, which actually seemed really sweet. Had all the prison elements, but Avaricious Dragon seems super sweet with Sarkhan. Sarkhan seems sweet in free win red, oddly, even without many dragons, because it loots away stuff to make sure you don't have cards in hand for bridge. So it seemed weirdly synergistic. What is the capital of Vermont? Mount something? Mount Vermont? I should know that. Vermont's really close to me. I used to know that, but I don't know the capital off the top of my head, I guess. I've noticed Magic AIDS has made some really cool decks, but I've also noticed Magic AIDS is the person in the YouTube chat, in the YouTube comments, that people are most likely to attribute decks to regardless of where the deck comes from, which has been pretty interesting. Burst Lightning's down. Grim Lava Mancer's down. Surgical's, I think, up. And Spell Stutter down, and maybe, well, Spell Snare. Maybe we go one Surgical. Let's go one Surgical. Let's try it like that. Well, I wasn't trying to throw shade. I think Magic Age has made some really cool decks. It's just, I found it funny that a lot of times I post a deck tech and people will say, oh, that's a Magic Age deck. I think, well, what made me think of it was the Black-Red Hollow one deck, which I definitely know what it's like, because there's definitely decks that people are like, oh, you made this deck, and I'm like, well, we played the deck, but I guess a Hollow one is one that I get a lot, where people are like, oh, you originally played it. It's like, well, sorta, like, we played it very early and supported it very early, but it's not like we were the first person to put the cards together. So it's deck origins and figuring that out is so endlessly confusing and complicated. That's why I just default to whoever actually posted a tournament finish with the deck, unless I specifically know, like, if I talk to Zach Elsick and he's like, hey, here's my Seance deck, it hasn't posted a tournament, but it's cool, then I'm like, all right, that's from Zach Elsick. But otherwise, as a default, I just go with whatever name shows up as far as like 5-0ing or posting a GP result. Why Spire Bluff over Sulphur Falls? We don't actually have that many islands or mountains in the deck, so being able to snag them, being able to have a land that comes into play untapped more often is actually pretty helpful. Come on, Delver, be good for once. Another Delver. Alright, well, play Mutavault. Play Delver. Trips. Trips. Trips Delver. We're going Trips. Let's see if it works. If they flip, it'll be so much better. Hey, welcome, Sammy Awam. How are you tonight? Delver Secrets. I really enjoy this deck, but Tarns and especially Surgicals are too expensive. Moto, what would you replace those with? Well, Scalding Tarn, you can just play like a Wooded Foothills or one of the cheaper fetch lands. If you want to go super budget, you could try to play, I guess it would be Sulphur Falls would be the next duel in line, which would cut the price down a lot, but I think would hurt you more than playing just a random red duel. So I would consider those two options probably. Oh man. Land D-Sphere would be so insanely brutal. Hopefully these Delvers just flip at some point. Flooded Strand. Oh my, is that really happening? You gotta be kidding me. Hollowed Fountain. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, Timely? Okay. Timely is less brutal than Detention Sphere. We just need these Delvers, please. Please flip. Please. Land. It's a land. Oh my god. I told you we should never play Delver because I'm not lucky enough. Pass the turn. Oh my god. Oh, let me take a look. Turn 2 Storm Crow. Jeskai Storm. Alright, search for Escanta, doing its thing. Ooh, that's definitely spicy. It's got some really cool cards. Hard to figure out exactly how the rituals would work without playing it. Manamorphose does seem like a good way to cast spells, though. I like that. Spreading Seas on Mutavault. Alright, I guess we let that go. Opponent draws. Serum Visions. Okay. Man, we need these Delvers to flip so bad. Oh, we need them. We need them desperately. Spreading Seas still sees a decent amount of play. Momiran Arena, well, you will definitely try it out. It is going to be interesting. I'm not sure exactly how it'll work with the all-standard card pool, but it will be interesting for sure. Alright, opponent's passing. Well, we're going to run out Vendilion Click. Actually, do we run out Vendilion Click? Do we save it for a potential Terminus? Yeah, I think we run it out. Let's run it out. Vendilion Click, end of turn. Puntologist, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. What do you got, opponent? Oh boy. Sphinx's Rev. Oh my god. Negate, Cryptic, Spell Snare, search for Escanta. Well, I guess we just take Cryptic and hope that... Yeah, I mean, take Cryptic and hope we get a flip and can kill our opponent. Flip. It's a 2-turn clock if we get a flip. Alright, flips with a Remand, which is not only a flip, but that is a great flip. That is the ideal flip. Go attacking, hit our opponent for 12 in the air, our Delver luck is turning. Our Delver luck is turning. This is Jeff's version. Not really worried about Sphinx's Revelation. I was worried about our opponent having... They probably left land on top, and we didn't know we were going to draw the Remand, so Cryptic plus Spell Snare on our Negate would let our opponent not die this turn. So I feel like this puts our opponent in a position where they basically need untap White Source Supreme Verdict to survive. So they need to go runner, essentially. And opponent scoops it up. I mean, maybe Jeff has changed his version, but this is minus 2 surgicals in the sideboard is the version that Jeff played at the SCG Open. Did you hear about LSV playing Throne of Death as sideboard tech for Chalice of the Void in Legacy? Yes, I did see that at the Pro Tour. That was very next level. I would not have thought of that. That is, it's just so good, so good. Such a good solution to a problem. Well, that went well. I feel like we actually have a pretty reasonable chance against control decks. Why do you have NO viewers? I'm not sure what you're saying, NO Bojo. But welcome. Good to see ya. Prowess Wizards is the best Wizards. I kind of like the Prowess Wizards one too. So the face cam vote is pretty indeterminate. 50% yes, 35% indifferent, 15% no. So I guess, I mean, that's yes to indifferent rather than no to indifferent. Isn't Ratchet Bomb just better than Throne of Death? Throne of Death answers it right away, though. Like, it's a better card overall. Well, actually... I'm trying to think of the reasoning for that. Unless there's something else that the proliferate does, then probably. Although, I guess you can kind of like turn it against your opponent. So that might be the thinking. Decks play Chalice on 1 and often play a lot of 2-drops. So maybe they're thinking, well, rather than just blowing up the Chalice, we actually make it a negative for our opponent because then they have to, they won't be able to cast their own stuff. So I think that is probably like the ultimate gotcha. Like, haha, you thought you could, you thought you could get me with that Chalice, but take that, opponent. Flooded Strand for our opponent. I don't think a Braid's really worth it, necessarily. I don't think we have much to kill in this matchup. Oh, you mean for Legacy? Oh, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Using it as a gotcha, that does make a lot of sense. This hand's fine-ish. Yeah, let's just Spire Bluff go. Not super fast, but we do got a lot of burn in hand. I'm a little worried about a timely reinforcements being obnoxious. Hollowed Fountain. Tapped. Alright, opponent's passing. Well, let's opt. Check out my Azure Lawbringer Psychic Corrosion deck. Ooh, spicy. Man, I think we're just going to keep Snapcaster. Bolts and Snapcaster seems kind of legit. Scalding Tarn. I'll play Fumarole, pass the turn. So we can Bolt, Snap, Bolt, Snap, Bolt. Might be enough. Azure's Corrosion. That does look pretty sweet. Being able to mill the opponent out. If you can get an attack with Azure Lawbringer, it seems like it would go a long way. Alright, Bolt our opponent. Down to 14. Untap. Flooded Strand. Well, play Mutavault. Pass the turn. Now things are interesting as to what we want to do here. Is there any chance we want a Vendilion Click draw step? Do you think that Teferi or Nexus will be banned in the near future? Also, are you going to GP Providence? I don't think anything will be banned in the near future. And as far as Standard is concerned, I don't think there's any chance that there's a banning at the next announcement, but around Guilds of Ravnica. I think that it's very unlikely. I think that if there was ever a banning, it would be after. It would be after there was Guilds of Ravnica in the format, and then the format would still have to look pretty crazy. So maybe in the winter, but I don't think we're close to that at the moment. Yeah, let's just draw step it. So draw step, run out Vendilion Click. Resolves. Target our opponent. Huh. Path, Condemn, Jace, Cryptic, D-Sphere, Negate. I think we just gotta leave this, honestly. I think we just leave it because we don't want to draw that. If we draw them to a land and they can play Jace, it's pretty bad for us. If we were going to take something, I guess we could take the Jace. Maybe that's better to just take it. We don't have a counter to stop it. Yeah, our opponent's hand is great. Our best hope is probably them just not drawing a land for a couple turns. Playing Search for his content makes that less likely. Man, that hand is stacked. Stacked, stacked, stacked. Yeah, I guess Jace, I mean, it brainstorms. Do we just leave the hand? I guess we could take Search. If we take Search, I guess they untap, play Jace, bounce Fendilion Click, and then we Lightning Bolt it. They have so many good cards that it's doesn't make much sense to take removal since they have a million removal spells. Alright. If they want to dirtle around, let's not give them a chance at drawing a land. I think it's better to not give them a redraw. I think their hand is pretty bad. I mean, their hand is great, but their hand is slow. So there's this Kanta to search for lands. Opponent's just going to insta-path. Okay. There is good news here. That means we can attack with this Fumarole. If we draw... Ooh, Obstructionist. Well, let's... Okay, new plan. Play Scalding Tarn. Mutavault. Get in with Mutavault. Hitting with Mutavault for 2 rather than Fumarole. This means we still have up a lot of options. We still have up Snapcaster for Bolt or for Opt. We still have up Nimble Obstructionist to stifle a fetch land, which would be hilariously brutal. Opponent... Alright, leaves the card on top. Oh, give it a fetch. Nothing? Alright. Well, crack Scalding Tarn. Oh, they milled a D-Sphere, I see. Take a Steam Vents, untapped. Run out Snapcaster. Snapcaster for Lightning Bolt. Going aggro, just going phase. And we might be... Man, maybe this deck is just like the control deck assassin. And we're going to just crush these control decks. Bolt to phase. Opponent to 9. Bolt, snap, bolt. It's been good for as long as it's been a thing. Wow, are they going to negate? They are. Opponent negates. All right. So we untap. Delver. Well, fire up. Condemn lets them flip. We know they have this Condemn in hand. We can't attack with Fumarole. They'll Condemn Fumarole, and that's really bad. We can fire up Mutavault, Delver, leave up our stuff. We can not fire up Mutavault and just pass. The upside of doing that is our opponent doesn't get a card in their graveyard and probably doesn't get to flip Search for his Kanta, which is maybe worth it. Is it worth not attacking for a turn to play around that? I don't think we want to bolt, snap, bolt now. Let's... Alright, let's fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. Wow, opponent takes it. Play Flooded Strand. Play Delver of Secrets. Ugh. Pass the turn. Search for Escata. Not flipping. Our opponent didn't condemn. I have no idea why they didn't condemn, but for some reason they just did not condemn. Mill's a Snapcaster. Trying to find a land. Finds a land. Oh, this might be a brutality. Detention Sphere. And now we just obstructionist it? Oh my goodness. Opponent scoops it up. They said F6 through my turn, GG. And we're on to 2-1. The kids might be eaten. We lost the close one to Delver, but we're eating up the control decks. This deck is kind of sweet. Oh man, I wanted to Stifle Bird so bad. It would have been so sweet to stifle him there, but we'll take it. I like this deck. I'm coming around. I don't think it's 100% perfect, but boy, it does some powerful things. Before jumping into the next round, a quick reminder that the sponsor of tonight's stream is the super cool people over at Ridge Wallet, who make slim front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. You can get 10% off over at ridgewallet.com if you use the code Goldfish, and they also offer free shipping. So thank you to them for their support, and let's keep it going with our Wizards in Modern. Hopefully we win some chess and maybe get a Nexus of Fate. I'm going to be very curious to see what happens with Nexus of Fate after tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 10th, which is when they said that the increased rate was going until. If it goes back to the normal rate, the price might start to climb again, but you never know. It's definitely up in the air. Lunar Cat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. When is GP Denver? And what format is it? Denver is... I love Denver. Denver and Colorado is my favorite place in the United States, I think. So I'm tempted to go to GP Denver, even though I don't really go to GPs very often, just because I really love Denver. This again. Okay. Opponent mills 3 lands. I don't know why I take such joy in that. That's just like the worst mill possible, but man, that was way more beautiful than it should have been. Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've been in Denver. I was out in Denver. Oh, double Bloodghast. Okay, that's a thing. I was out in Denver in the mid 2000s, I guess. As far as living there. But I definitely really liked it. I could see myself moving back to Colorado. The weather is just so awesome. And the people are cool. Or at least they were. It's been a bit. Opponent cracks. Blood Crypt. Untap down to 17. Says Bolt. Neonate. Alright. Opponent passes. Come on, Delver. Do some flipping. Wandering Fumarole. That's not a flip. Jeez. Ugh. Fumarole go. This deck is obnoxious. Our deck I don't think matches up very well with this deck, I'm realizing. Ooh, you're taking your daughter to GP Denver for her 13th birthday. Is your daughter going to be playing? Are you doing like a family GP? That would be kind of sweet. I don't have any family members that really play Magic. But that would be a cool thing to do. Opponent going to kill our Delver. Make us sad. How do we deal with this? How do we just deal with this board? I feel like we need our sideboard cards to really have a chance. I am not planning on going to Providence. Delver. Well, I mean, I guess we keep it. All right, Delver, drawn. Down to 13. Opponent passes. Play Mutavault. Play Delver. I'm just not sure how we beat what our opponent has on the battlefield. That's our big problem. I guess we got to try to race somehow. We're taking 6 though. I'm not sure how we race. Oh, it's gonna be close. I mean, we have 9 points of burn in hand. Opponent gonna go attacking. Awesome dude with the $3 donation. Is it worth blocking? Probably. I think it's gotta be. It does mill for our opponent. Do we got to do math? Are we doing math? I think we're doing math. Awesome dude with a $3 donation. Not to be presumptuous, but if you're going to end up going to GP Vegas to play Limited and I'm playing in it, I'm looking for a third player for Team Sealed. Also, the people from Colorado are still pretty great. Well, you're from there, awesome dude, so obviously the people are pretty sweet. Well, thank you so much for the donation, and I will let you know. I don't have solid plans for it yet, but going to Denver would be tempting. So if I end up doing it, I don't have a team. So I would definitely keep that. I will let you know if I do end up planning on it. So we block with Mutavault. We take 5. Down to 8. Hopefully Delver flips. Yeah, alright. I think we block. The points of life here are going to be important. So block Stitcher, unfortunately. This also gets a zombie off the battlefield, which is not nothing. Alright. Mill's not great. A Faithless Looting, but that's basically it. So now we're really rooting for a Delver flip. Me and my friend and Jerome, who we met in Vegas. Oh, awesome. That sounds super fun, Dan. All right, there's a Gravecrawler. Opponent's adding to the board. More Neonates. Yup. We're at 8. Delver does not flip. We really needed that flip desperately. Now what options do we have? Do we even have any? Play Scalding Tarn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opponent has lethal on board. Oh, God almighty. Yeah. These recursive threats are just not easy for us to deal with. It seems like we're going to lose to all the Bridgevine decks and beat all the non-Bridgevine decks. For Lorgan, for the 4th month in a row. Go for it, Seth. Play some Mono Red Prison and play the GP. I'm hoping to go to the SCG Modern Open in Syracuse in October. And actually play in it. I'm planning on it. I still have to actually put together a paper deck, but that is my current plan. Opponent. Gonna get frisky. Fire up Mutavault. Is there any combination of ways of winning this game? 9 points of burn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14. Are we just really in like chump block mode? Chump block mode is not the best mode. I guess we can just throw a bunch of burn spells at creatures, but that's so bad. The menace on these neonates is actually relevant too. Crack Scalding Tard. Run out Obstructionist. Yeah, we're so done. The Prime for the 9th month in a row. Welcome to the visual. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I mean, this is not very different than Hollow One or any of the other decks that are doing the exact same thing. We lose our board. Problem is, all of our opponent's stuff just comes back. Viscera Seer. Yeah. Not much. Oh, and it's a okay. That officially does it. Yep, we cannot win. All right, on to the sideboard. I mean, we're just dead. No amount of mana is going to undead us. So bring in Staticaster, Surgical Extraction, Magma Spray, Abrade. Go down the counters and something. We got to cut one more of something. I mean, do we have... Yes, we probably should have fetched up a mountain. I don't think we had outs, though. The Prime 69 for the 9th month in a row. Oh, did I already get that one? Regardless, thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for you. Yeah, we're not... we haven't kept our Delver math as good as we could have, but it feels like our Delver math has been questionable at best. Maybe we go down the Vendilion Click. All right, give it a go. See what happens. I think Spell Stutter is actually not the absolute worst, countering a random 1-drop. Huh. So this end is Grim Lavamancer, basically, and that's about it. It does get rid of bridges. Is this actually even worth it? Burst is an instant. I mean, Abrade is just a removal spell. It does kill a Vengevine. I don't think this deck plays Dark Blast, does it? I mean, maybe they have Dark Blast. It would definitely wreck us. We don't have anything great in this matchup. Hey, Seth, I just built your Mono White Angels deck you showed at MT Arena. It's super sweet, but how does it win against Bolas Control? Hopefully you draw your treasure maps and cards and can kind of play the card advantage game. All right, we're going to mulligan. All right. This is better. Surgical is pretty sweet. I mean, it's not an insane hand, but Surgical, that's our sideboard card. Hopefully we get a... Thank you, Dakin BL. Hopefully we get a Snapcaster to flash it back. But even just getting rid of the Vengevines is pretty good. Or something. Vengevines, Bloodgas, Delver... I guess it doesn't matter. It's getting scryed away. Scalding Tarn, crack it. Steam Vents, untapped. And the Grimmest of Lavamancers, pass the turn. Yes, that seems reasonable. Is there any way to get MTG Arena keys? I've been waiting forever for mine. If you send me an email, I have a few left. So, saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Send me an email, and I will try to hook you up with one. Lightning Bolt. Let's opt. We do kind of want land number 2, All right, there's a land. Spire Bluff, play the land, and pass the turn. Now we're looking for Snapcaster potentially to flash back this Surgical. Opponent. Longtime YouTube watcher, first time able to watch the stream. Keep up the good work. Well, nickname. Good to see you at the stream. Ugh, really? All right, Walking Ballista. Well, let's force the action. All right, opponent's axe discards a land. That's fine. Those are not beating us. The Uba Ninja for the 21st month in a row. Well, I love you too, Uba Ninja. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Do you think that Ether Vials will go back down to around $10? Are we talking paper or Magic Online? In paper, it does not seem exceedingly likely to me that they will return to that price anytime soon. A braid to the bottom. Ugh, more lands. We are a little land heavy. Pass the turn. And Magic Online, it's possible. But even if there is a reprint in paper, it would probably be at Mythic, and I can't imagine it going to $10. It would decrease, but MTGO, let me see what the current price is. That sounds very possible to me. Ether Vial. Jeez. Well, I guess we're just going to extract these. Ugh, alright. It's going to get Thought Seized anyway, so extract the... Well... Yeah, let's extract the lootings. Our burn spells are pretty redundant here. Oh, and they had one in hand, too. Alright. Well, that worked out. Get rid of all the lootings. Get to see our opponent... Alright, there are no removal spells. Oh, this is kind of an old school build. It has endless ones, too. Over hangerbacks. Well, I mean, our opponent might have a hard time getting their engine running now without any Faithless Suitings. I could see them going back down near $10, especially if they, like, up the rate in the treasure chest or something. Actually, you know what? Do we care about killing Viscera here? Do we just throw these spells at our opponent's face? They have 2 Viscera Seers in hand. Yeah, alright. I mean, bolt your face. I guess we do. Burst lightning your face. And just hit you as much as possible. Alright. I hate that almost every modern deck with good creatures needs 4 vials. Yeah, that is very true. Vial is expensive. There's a land. Opponent passing. Didn't we scry Braid to the bottom last turn? I kind of think we scried that to the bottom. I think that we kind of did. Whoa. That's a good draw. Thankfully, they didn't mill anything good. Lightning Axe, 2 Bushwhackers. Opponent running out the dorks. Yep, they can sack the supplier to keep the milling going. Ooh, alright. That is also a good draw. Play the mountain. Pass the turn. Staticaster is a great draw. That is a 10 out of 10 draw. Opponent doesn't crack. I'm working on building Lantern. Opinions on how it fares in the current meta. I think that it is not as good as it used to be. I don't think it's unplayable, but I've not seen many people playing it, and I think people are fairly prepared for artifact decks, partly because it loses to a lot of the same stuff that... It loses to a lot of the same stuff that KCI loses to, so a lot of people are playing those. The Middling Mage, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Alright, well, I guess the time has come. Staticaster. Hey, what's up, Effer? How are you? Kill Seer. Opponent can scry if they want. Would it be correct to run a Static Caster in response to that sack in case a bridge is milled? Maybe. Yeah, I guess that would be an argument to doing that. So opponent sacks, opponent scries. Yup. We would like a threat to actually finish out the game, or a Snapcaster. Which Liliana do you think is better in Modern right now, like for Abzan, Jund, grindy decks? I think that... Ooh, alright, that's a threat. Pass the turn. I think that Liliana the Veil is probably still better, but if you have... I think Liliana the Last Hope is good as well. And it goes up if you have things that get itself into the graveyard more, but I think that Liliana the Veil is still the default Liliana. If I continue winning with Storm, I will have enough store credit for Vials. Ooh, that's a good way to do it. Just do enough winning that you can get the cards you want for free, essentially. Well, that's Obstructionist. Untap. Magma Spray's not bad either. Magma Spray plus Staticaster takes care of a Vengevine forever. Hit our opponent. Also stops Stitcher supplier shenanigans to some extent. Down to 9. Nexus in the format makes Mill hard to play in Standard. That is very, very true. Mill might be just unplayable because of that. Walking Ballista. X2. Alright. So opponent can kill Obstructionist, but then Staticaster kills Ballista? So many Magma Sprays. Well, get in with Obstructionist. The downside of this is they kill Obstructionist, and then we are clockless. And our opponent's still at 9. This might end up being a long, grindy one. Alright, well... Yeah, take down Ballista while we can. How do you pronounce visceral? Like visceral? Viscera. Visceral. But it's not visceral because there's no L. Mill makes Mill unplayable. Yeah, I guess that's another way of looking at it. Scalding Tarn. Well, play Scalding Tarn, pass the turn. Give us a clocker, give us death. Or just like 3 bolts in a row. Well, that would be fine as well. We could deal with that. Opponent's passing. Even creature lands. If we're going to draw lands, at least draw creature lands. Get a Steam Vents. Scalding Tarn. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what did our opponent do? Nothing? Okay. Viscera is usually visceral, but without the L sound. What is this? Endless 1x5. Okay. Well, crack Scalding Tarn. That actually dodges a lot of our removal. Get a Steam Vents. Opponent's passing. Ooh, Spell Stutter's not the worst. Ugh. Alright. Magma Spray. A Braid. Pass the turn. Spell Stutter will get there eventually. It takes a lot of turns, but it will get there. And it can counter like 90% of their deck. I don't really want to run it out in the blind. Everything they have is 1 mana. We're gonna wait. All right, Mutavault. That is also a clock. We're finally drawing ways to kill our opponent. I'm afraid of that Viscera Seer. That said, whenever I hear the card come up on coverage, SCG or Wizards, they say it the way Seth does. Well, at least I'm not alone in my visceral pronunciations. I love all of you. It is so much fun to stream. Can never really tell what he's... Isn't that the best kind of troll? When you just never know. You never know what's real and what's not. All right, Mutavault. I did used to say Mudavault. I think you've probably heard that story before. Also nice that it just says all types instead of listing out all the creature types. That would be clunky. Pass the turn. We're super close. With this lightning in hand, we need like one more Mudavault attack. Oh, the Johnny thumbnail was so good. Bushwhacker. Alright, well, I mean, we might as well run it out. Spell Stutter Sprite. Opponent. Maybe they just gotta empty their hand now to not die to Mutavault? Vizier, sure. Can they survive this? Oh, alright. Well, Vizier. Opponent sacks it. So they are going to get a zombie. That's the second time we've seen someone discard a bridge from below to a lightning axe that loses them the bridge from below. I guess our opponent did get one zombie out of it. How close is this deck to Jeff Hoogland's deck? It is Jeff's deck, minus a couple of small sideboard changes. The thumbnails come from Adriano. He doesn't have an English language website at the moment, but he is very good at what he does. All right, I think we still got the win because Gravecrawlers cannot block. So if we just, they got to land. All right. Well, not a guaranteed win, but we're still going to go for it. Opponent passes. Oh, that also does it. Wizards lightning you. I guess we just always draw more lightning bolts. Wizards lightning you. And we took him down. We got to win one more, though. This only puts us to game 3. Oh, boy. All right. Man, this matchup is so... it's nerve-wracking. It is not easy. There is the burn deck. Well, there's an easy solution to that, Ludsy. We're just going to run it back, I think. Is it Staticaster seems super helpful. Super, super helpful. I want to buy the Bridgevine deck, but I'm not sure about it as a long-term investment. Do you think it'll stay competitive for long? Yeah, I mean, barring something strange like bannings and stuff, it seems competitive similarly to like Hollow One or in a similar space to that. So yes-ish. Like I think it should be pretty good. It's not easy to just hate out. I think it'll remain competitive as far as tournament play. The question will be if it's actually better than Hollow One decks, which are similar. Huh. So no sideboard cards, but we have a good aggressive clock. Is there any way we can just race this deck? Delver into like Lightning Bolt into Click. I guess we can't ship this hand. It's too good of a hand to just throw back, I think. But I'm definitely worried about just getting like Vengevine into Oblivion. Alright. Gravecrawler and nothing. Opponent passes. Whew. That's a draw we wanted to see. Sideboard card off the top is always good. Delver's Egrets go. So opponent can recast their Gravecrawler, but Staticaster is going to clean that up eventually. We're just hoping for nothing degenerate to happen. That's our fear, is degenerate stuff. Looting. Oh, thank you so much for the cheer draw. My son was just boarded. You have thousands of children. I was wondering what advice you could give me. Oh man, I wish I had some great advice. I mean, have fun, be kind to them. They will love you back. Hey, what's up, Cryptic? Good to see ya. Ooh, vacation in Alaska. That sounds like a blast. All right, untap. Delver flipping. Not flipping. We might have to kill our own Delver. Play Steam Vents tapped. Pass the turn. No attacks, no attacks. Opponent did miss their land drop, which is good news. We've been having music problems with YouTube, Veriment, so we're on music hiatus for the time being. Blaster009, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh, man. I'm so bad with cheers. I did not realize that the cheer was a $10 donation. That deserves Well, I think this means we have to lightning bolt our own Delver. Feels bad, but get that bridge out of there. And hope for nothing crazy to happen. There's the land. Gets back the Bloodghast. So, $10 bit donation from Drawl in the Mana Short. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I did not realize that's how the cheers worked. I wish I could give you better advice for the children, though. I have thousands of you as my children, but no children. Well, playing Mutavault, pass the turn. I'm a little worried about this Viscera Stitcher Supplier combo. Opponent sacks. Scries. Mills, nothing. Okay. Opponent untaps. Oh, this is going to be close. This is going to be super close. Sacks discards a Vengevine. Should we Vendilion click right now? We have 2 surgical extractions, but we haven't drawn them yet. Alright, let's let it go. We can always bolt the Vengevine. Let's see what our opponent does. Another Viscera. And another Viscera. Alright. Well, here comes Vengevine temporarily. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. I built your MTG Arena, next to Tech on Arena, been mopping the floor in leagues. Yeah, so have I. That deck is absolutely insane. It is so good. Opponent goes attacking. Well, let's just... Snapcaster Mage. 4 Bolt. Bolt Vengevine. Temporary solution, but a solution. Advice for children: they will frustrate you and make you angry and yell, but remember that you will love them more than you can truly possibly imagine. That seems like really good advice. Opponent scries to the bottom. Yep. Alright. Hits us for 2. Well, we take it. Down to 17. Opponent passes. Flooded Strand. Well, play Flooded Strand. Get in with Snapcaster. Opponent takes it. Play Grim Lavamancer. Crack Flooded Strand. Grab an island. Stop on our opponent's draw step. Oh, we might be doing it. We might be doing it. It's not that great here because they can just sack to scry. So I think we wait one more turn. I think we Vendilion click this turn and then next turn Staticaster. Although maybe draw stepping is risky because of Bridge from Below. It doesn't really kill 3 creatures because they just sack whatever one we target, so it fizzles it. Yeah, let's do it. Run out click. Target our opponent. Opponent sacks Bloodghast. Okay. I guess I figure they're getting it back anyway. So if they sack it in response, so is a Staticaster says 1 damage to target creature and each creature with the same name. Yeah, we'll take Stitcher's Supplier. Pass the turn. So if they fizzle the first one, we won't deal damage to the creature with the same name. That's basically the end result there. Roll save for the 21st month in a row, moving across the country tomorrow. Had to catch a stream. Well, definitely appreciate that, Roll C. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. 21 months. Thank you so much. Big soups here for our re-subscriber. All right, opponent, getting back the Bloodghast. Yep. 1 card left in hand, which is not a high number. And we might be doing it. We might be beating this Vengevine deck, locking in a treasure chest for the children, and having a chance for the 4-1 in our last round. All right, Walking Ballista. Yup. Opponent. Passing. Opponent's out of cards, though. Literally out of cards. 0 cards in hand. Click seems worse when they can scry before draw. That might be true. Wow. All-out attack kills our Lavamancer. Sure. Well, we will take it. Down to 13. Ooh, Wizard's Lightning 2. Well, fire a Mutavault. We're racing. We're racing back. Go attacking. Hit our opponent. For a bunch. Down to 11. Play the island. We have Staticaster on defense. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. And I think we're getting this win. I think we're getting the win. Yeah, where are you moving to? Cross country is that's a long move. I feel like we're in good shape. Our opponent's deck has just not been that explosive this game. Like, once they're empty-handed, it's really hard to get enough creatures to get back Vengevine without graveyard synergies. And right now, they have 1 Gravecrawler, and they don't have any zombies on the battlefield. So they need a couple of things to go right to really start doing anything. What are your thoughts on Crucible Imnu Rivulet Fog deck in Standard? It seems like the ultimate Seth deck. That does seem fun. The big challenge right now is everyone's playing Nexus of Fate, and Nexus makes Fog milling very difficult as a primary win condition. It can be a fine backup win condition, but as the main way of killing opponents, yeah, I think the Bridgevine is very much a nut draw style deck. Yeah, Staticaster is still great here, although the sack ability on this Viserys here makes it slightly less great. If these were like Noble Hierarchs, it would be like the greatest card in the multiverse. What do you think of Stiflebird? It's been fine. It's a flashy threat, and we got people with it maybe once. Maybe there was... I think we've stifled once with it, but when we did, it was pretty sweet. There was one other time when we didn't stifle, but we could have, and maybe we should have. But it's been reasonable. Angeles, welcome to the Fishbowl. It is not like Legacy Stifle, though, where you're just like, turn one, Stone Rain you. It doesn't, there's whatever, Sinkhole you. It doesn't work quite that good, but it's still fine. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Angeles777. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. Had to go to sleep yesterday. Just curious, did you ever finish the Nexus of Fate, or did you keep missing? We did not find a Nexus of Fate. We opened like close to 200 treasure chests, and we did not find a single one. That's true. We would have got someone in another round, but they scooped. Hey, thank you, Linus the Wise. I really like playing Magic, and it's really fun to hang out with everyone and play Magic, so it's easy. Yeah, I'm kind of a little angry at Kenji. Kenji opened, I think, around the same amount of chests as me and got 7, and I opened the same amount and got 0, so that was pretty bad beats. Kenji's got all the luck. Opponent gonna go attacking. The Nexus of Fate edition, Riverick. That is a good idea. I appreciate the attempt of adding in the Nexus of Fate. Kind of an odd idea in a dinosaur deck, but the deck looks fun. It definitely does. All right. Well, I mean, Staticaster block. No reason to take damage. Thank you for sharing the list, by the way. Sarkhan's Unsealing is another card that I really like. We block. Start killing things. Viserys here, number 1. Opponent's axe to scry. Do we win? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 1 point of damage away by the looks. Ooh, Stiflebird. I do like Stiflebird. Well, fire up Mutavault. Go attacking. Yeah, leave back Snapcaster. We can't win this turn anyway. And there's no sense in trading it for a seer when we're going to wipe out all the seers. I feel like we're in very good shape, though. So hit our opponent. Down to 6. Pass the turn, and we should have lethal next turn. We got Obstructionist. We got Wizard's Lightning. Will you, Seth, you give me something to watch, listen to every single day on my way to work. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, thank you, Angelus. Definitely appreciate it. People get mad about Nexus of Fate because there's almost no answer to the card when there are answers to Carnage Fairy. Yeah, the answers are definitely different. You need to have, like, counter spells, Lost Legacy, discard, but it does not get answered by the stuff that other things get answered by, so... I work at my LGS, and I'm going to start broadcasting your streams on Commander Night at the store. People are going to have something to do in between. Thanks for all the great content. Awesome, Zachfish. I have heard of other people doing that, and it sounds... I'm so honored that people would want to do that. It is super cool. All right, there's a Gravecrawler. Does our opponent have a chance that, like, is there a way they don't die here? I think we just have them. They can cast a Gravecrawler, get back Vengevine, but none of that does anything. Like, we still just win, and I think we got the win. Going up to 3-1. Yeah, we could Stifle. I don't know if it's worth it, though. I think it's better to just flash in the bird here. Oh, man. Opponent said that they're really hating that they forgot to put... Dark Blast back in their sideboard. Is there a chance we die? No, not really. All right. So here comes the dorks. Opponent goes attacking. We run out our Obstructionist. Yeah, we're not dead. We can block, 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 shoot. So there's no way this ends with lethal. Cast Obstructionist. Block Vengevine. Block here. Block here. Shoot a Viscera Seer. Opponent's Axe. And now that's just game. Vendilion Click plus Wizard's Lightning. Gets it done. Gets it over. Yep, a bunch of stuff dies. We untap. Or we just drew a bolt too. Wizard's Lightning you. Lightning Bolt you. And got the GGs up to 3-1. And Wizards, it's doing it. Swift Maneuvers, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. And the kids are eating. Man, we have played all 3 game matches. They have all been really close, hard-fought matches. If you like blowing people out, this is not the deck for you. But if you like playing interesting close Magic. Ooh, Singleton is up on Arena right now. I have a Singleton deck, 5-color Super Friends, and 5-color Super Friends is awesome. I did a video about it a while ago. It's a million wild cards because it's all Planeswalkers, but boy is it a fun deck to play. Actually going to have our first MTG Arena draft on Rough Drafts tonight too. Should be interesting. So we got one treasure chest locked in. Maybe tonight's the night. Maybe we got all of our bad opens out of the way. If we can win this one, we actually lock in chest number 8, up to 8 treasure chests if we win this. We're going to keep this on the draw. It's not insane, but it's fine. We lost to the Bridgevine deck in round 1. So we beat Jeskai Control. We beat Blue-White Control. We lost to Bridgevine. We beat Bridgevine. Oh my god, is it a... This is a weird league. Apparently this league is going to be Bridgevine twice and Control 3 times. Thankfully, I feel like our deck is not bad against Control. Island go. In this hand, it's not aggressive, but it is pretty good against Control. I'm hoping to get more cards I need to build in paper tomorrow. Ooh, you gonna build this deck, Dan? What are your thoughts on this? I'm thinking about trying 1 River's Rebuke and Fog, kind of like an extra turn spell that gets to Fairy out from under Binding in game 1. Oh, it's Storm. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We want a red source to the bottom. All right, there's Spire Bluff. So at least we get to bolt the Baral and hopefully not immediately die. Spire Bluff and... Oh, man. Does Nimble Obstructionist just beat Storm? Is that like the ultimate Storm hate? Does that just... Do you just stifle... Do you just stifle the Storm trigger? Is that how that works? Am I thinking of this properly? Can they just, like, literally not beat Stifle Bird? Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm feeling better about where we're at. Hopefully we flip this Delver, and a hand of multiple counters and Stifle Bird might actually be insane. Maybe Storm is just, like, an absurd matchup. All right. Delver. Play Mutavault. Get in with Delver. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. So we just want to put pressure on. I mean, yeah, they can beat it, but Stifle Bird does seem pretty good. Oh, Pyromancer's Ascension. Well, yeah, I guess we better Mana Leak that. Ugh, an opponent's going to counter back? Aye. Aye, aye, aye. Remands. Uh-oh. Okay, now I'm legitimately scared. Pyromancer's Ascension does get around Stifle Bird. Delver. Flip. Oh, and a Spell Snare. That would have been so good last game. Get in with the Insect. The problem is we can't actually get this Pyromancer's Ascension off the battlefield. Hit our opponent to 11. Pass the turn. I don't know if we can beat this now. It still could work even without Probe. I mean, Probe is good, but they have a lot of cantrips. I expect that they turn this on pretty much instantaneously. So, Pyromancer's Ascension, yeah, sleight of hand, finds another cantrip. And yeah, they're going to have an active Ascension. Land. Please no Ascension. No Ascension triggers. Opponent's passing. We can't not play anything. I'm worried about remand number 2. But, I mean, we can't just not play things, even if it means them turning on this Ascension. Snapcaster for a Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt for our opponent's face. Alright, there's gifts. Opponent's at 8. We're 1 point of damage away. We're literally 1 point of damage away. 1 point of damage. We need a bolt. We need a bolt. If we draw Bird Spell, we win right here. If we don't, it's going to be sketchy. Okay. Okay, let's think this over. If we mill... Do we mill the 2 card draw spells and leave them with the rituals? Hey, what's up, Reed? How are you tonight? I almost think we just leave them with the rituals and mill Manamorphose Past in Flames. Because if they flash back Past in Flames, remand just wins, and they didn't remand here. I want to give them the opposite. Aren't the rituals the least threatening? Yeah. Mill Manamorphose, mill Past in Flames. Well, come on, Burn Spell. Burn Spell just closes it out right away. Scalding Tarn. Well, play Scalding Tarn. Hit our opponent. Down to 3. Crack Scalding Tarn. Grab an island. Pass the turn. And here we go. Can we survive? Can we survive? Opponent. Baral. Spell Snare Baral. Manamorphose in response. Maybe we should have... I don't know. I don't know. The problem is this Pyromancer's Ascension. Oh, jeez. Not good, not good. I think if anything, the thing we probably should have done is maybe stifle the Pyromancer trigger. I think that's where things what we potentially should have done here. Because our opponent hasn't played a land yet, so remanding the Manamorphose is not necessarily helpful. Ritual, ritual. Million mana. Man, they have drawn every Manamorphose. That is something. Yep. Yep. Every Manamorphose has been drawn. Desperate Ritual in response, because why not? Ritual. I mean, it's going to depend on what it's in our opponent's hand. We still have Remand. They got 3 cards in hand. So I guess we just try to remand and then we scoop if it doesn't work. I don't know if there's really any other option. I'm still not sure if the punt that you think was a punt was a punt. Maybe it was. Yeah, I guess we're dead no matter what. Yeah, I guess that was a punt too. Stifleboard isn't actually going to win when they can draw their entire deck. I thought that this was from hand, but apparently that's not how that actually works. Apparently it triggers off your graveyard too, which is a little bit absurd. That I will definitely say that was a punt. I was under the impression that it only copied stuff from your hand, but oops. Stifling the second trigger was probably the correct thing to do. I don't think that remanding the Manamorphose was as good as people thought it was going to be. Yeah, Stiflebird isn't an out. If they resolve Past in Flames, they have gifts in their graveyard, and they literally draw their entire deck, so there's no way Stiflebird can save us there. Because they have multiple win conditions, and one Stiflebird is not going to do anything. So Stiflebird was not an out there. Stiflebird, we would have to get our opponent when they were not going off as crazily. Hey, that was brutal. I'm sure we could have played that better in some ways. I think that the thing we should have done was try to stifle the second counter on Pyromancer's Ascension. Also, the Pyromancer's Ascension really blanks the Nimble Obstructionist. That kind of just makes the entire plan of Nimble Obstructionist not a real plan. A little bit unfortunate that that's a thing. I'm kind of slightly surprised that no one really plays that anymore, but they got us. Yeah, if you've never seen Pyromancer Ascension before, once it gets 2 counters, you just lose. I don't know if there's ever been a game I've played where an opponent has had an active Ascension and not won the game. I don't mean to be a downer because I love your content. I don't know if it's a time thing, but you really need to play a few games off camera with the deck you're not used to know how to pilot them. Yeah, I mean, that sounds nice, but in reality, it's just not really practical. Like, sometimes we get to play decks I've played before, but we're kind of learning decks together on the stream. If you're someone that's like making content once a week, it's pretty easy to like play it all week and maybe go to a tournament and then make a video about it. But when you're doing gameplay content, I think we play, how many decks do we play a week? Budget Magic on Monday. Ew, not a flip. Budget Magic on Monday. Goldfish Gladiator Tuesday. Against Odds Wednesday. Often a Playing Pauper or Rough Drafts on Thursday. Commander Clash Friday. Also Stream Tuesday and Thursday. And Much a Brew on Sunday. So that's like 7 to 8 decks a week. It's just hard to get in more than maybe a game. And a lot of times with the stream, we're just playing the deck for the first time. So I agree that it would be sweet to be able to do it more, but I don't know if there's any possible way to make that happen without cutting down a ton of content. And plus, I mean, I think of the other thing for the stream, which is kind of nice, is if you were going to play the deck, you'd probably be picking up... Oh my god. I do remember why I hate Delver now. It just never flips for me. If you were going to pick up the deck, you'd probably be playing it for the first time. So think of it as you can learn from my mistakes. So I think that's the good news. Even if I do something wrong, hopefully you can learn from it and then not repeat the same mistake that I made. That's true. Also, what would you yell punt at? That would defeat everything. Oh my god. These are like some of these decisions, like in this scenario, I think you'd have to play a lot of games with the deck to know 100% the right play. So like we can play Delver. We have Baral covered, so we're not going to lose to Baral, most likely. I mean, I guess Baral, Remand, some craziness. But for the most part, we won't lose to Baral. But if we play Delver and our opponent just goes Pyromancer Ascension, then we probably lose to it. On the other hand, if our Delvers ever miraculously flip, we have 6 points of burn in hand. We have 6 points of Delvers. We're actually like a burn spell away from just winning if our Delvers flip. We only have one counter. All right. Yeah, we're going to play Delver. I think it behooves us to try to end the game as quickly as possible. So we'll see. We have most of what they could kill us with covered. Unless they just have the crazy ritual nut draw, then you got us. All right. Sleight of hand, that's not scary. Rush Silver, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So now what we want to see is Delver of Secrets. Flipping her... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Alright. Now I guess we lose. Well, I guess we Wizard's Lightning. Oh, that's so brutal. Jeez. Sleight of hand into the land and... Ugh. Well, it's easy to forget that Grape Shot could just be the Delver Wrath. Our Delvers do not like us. If our Delver had flipped, that would have never happened. But our Delvers... Sometime we're going to have to go back on the Delver math, because the Delver math is not strong for us. Okay. Steam Vents. Untapped. Well, Bolt Electromancer. Taco Unyielding, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. Mana Leak the Dispel? Oh my god. Alright, keeps it a spell. Draws some cards. Well, play Fumarole. This Remand is just going to get dispelled, and then we're going to lose. Oh, they have all the creatures in the world. Well, I mean, I guess we force them to do something. Yeah, we're super dead. Super dead. There's a Dispel. Alright, opponent, we're out of cards. You had all the counters. You can kill us now. Well, looks like the 4-1 Dream is dying against Storm. Man, that grape shot on the Delvers really did us in. Well, spin it around. Nestaber, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soups here for our new subscriber. So we stream... Really? Oh my goodness! Opponents got it all! They got it all! They got it all. We stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 6 Eastern. Really? No. Oh my god. Alright, and that be the game, boys and girls. That be the game. Well, that was a pretty good hand for our opponent. That was the nut draw, honestly. Opponent had multiple counters, multiple brawls, lightning bolt, and also the gifts ungiven for the win. But we do have a chest to open, so we finished with a 3-2. Yes, I'm sure there were ways we could have played better against Storm. I don't know if any of them would have actually won us the match, but I'm sure we could have played better. So we beat Control, we beat Black-Red Vengevine. We lost to Black-Red Vengevine, we lost to Storm in our last round, unfortunately. But the deck feels, it feels reasonable. You don't play a lot of easy games. Every game is super close, super tight, super hard fought. So it definitely seems like a deck that if you did want to play at a tournament, it probably is a deck where you need to play hundreds and hundreds of matches to really play it ideally. Because it's not a deck that necessarily plays easily. There's tons of decisions, and you're trying to pull out very small edges. You can't. If you think the ball is not saving Fumarole, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, because it's on the stack. So the lightning bolt, opponent casts a lightning bolt. We have a trigger saying switch power and toughness on the stack. So if we activate it again, there will be 2 triggers on the stack. So it will switch to 1 power, and then it will switch back, and it will die. There's no way to save a Wandering Fumarole in that scenario from a lightning bolt. It's just a magic impossibility. Good news is we get 1 treasure chest, so we get one chance at a Nexus of Fate. We've opened hundreds of treasure chests trying to find one. I don't know if we'll, maybe this is the one. Maybe it just takes the one. So let's give it a shot, see what we can do. All right, treasure chest, one of one. Come on, Nexus of Fate, one time. All right, Sacred Foundry. Does Sacred Foundry have value? Sacred Foundry. All right, 2.69 ticks. Una, it's a fun commander card, not a valuable card. So, not an insane chest, not a Nexus of Fate, but it's fine. It's fine. So, I I think that brings us to the end for tonight, everyone. So anyway, the deck was fun. Definitely seems competitive enough. So I don't know. I mean, I guess Jeff has another build up on his website. So if you want to see his most up-to-date build, give that a look too, because it seems like a competitive enough deck. So anyway, everyone, on the way out the door tonight, Replay YouTube, where you find all the old stuff. Normal YouTube, tons of stuff coming up there. The sponsor of tonight's stream, Ridge Wallet, makers of front pocket wallets out of carbon fiber and titanium. Thank you to them for the support. You can look them up at ridgewallet.com, 10% off with the cold goldfish. And oh my goodness, a donation on the way out the door. A $50 donation on the way out the door. Oh my goodness. From Swift Maneuvers. Thank you so much. Hey Seth, longtime fan of the YouTube channel. Finally got a promotion so I could finally be at home evenings and catch this stream. Thanks for all the content and deck ideas. You help make me a better player. Well, Swift Maneuvers, congrats on the promotion. Awesome that you can hang out at the stream. And thank you so much for the donation and also the kind words. Super, super awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, I guess that does it for tonight. No Momir tonight. We usually wrap up at 9, so we went a little bit longer than I hoped with Wizards, but maybe next week we will have a deck that goes a bit shorter, so we will definitely try to squeeze it in at the next available opportunity. So thank you everyone who hung out. You're amazing. I love you all. Seriously, have a great weekend. Thank you to everyone who donated and subscribed. So just have a wonderful weekend, and we will be back on Tuesday with another one. Until then, I will talk to you soon.